Good evening, or good morning, actually. My name is Jihad El Jihad. I previously installed the third chapter from my new book, The Autobiography of a Detroit Hustler. Tonight, I'd like to give you the preface and chapters 1 and 2, if I may. This is the preface. It's entitled The Boogeyman. Now, stay your ass on this porch. The boogeyman gonna get you. He takes little boys like you away and you never see him again. You keep on, he gonna get you. We lived on 24th Street between I-94 and Hudson on the west side of Detroit in an area that amounted to the black bottom of the west side along the Warren Avenue crosstown corridor. Detroit was a fascinating place back in those days. They still delivered milk and eggs and cheese to your door or left it on your front porch or in the milk chute. The fruit and vegetable man and the fresh fish man still came up the street with the donkey pulled wagon, and the junk man and his horse still came through the alley. At night, it used to get really dark with those old style street lights, and they left a real eerie glow, especially in the alley. In the alley. That was the domain and the stomping grounds for the boogeyman, or so I was told. And I would sit on the front porch and peek around to the backyard between the houses to make sure he wasn't sneaking up on me. Just in case, I kept a knife in the corner of the porch. Now, mind you, these recollections are some of my earliest. I had to have been no older than 4 or 5 years old because I hadn't started school yet. But even at that early age, the mentality that would shape the person I was to become was rearing its ugly head big time. You see, I wanted to see the boogeyman, but I was scared to death of him. We had a dog I had found on the street I named Tiger. A brindle-striped pit bull, mean as hell. We kept him in the backyard. My reasoning was, since the boogeyman didn't bother Tiger, or anyone else's dog for that matter, he must be afraid of dogs, or maybe he just didn't like them. So I started off sneaking to the backyard when no one was looking and peeking through the fence trying to catch a glimpse of the boogeyman. But no show. I figured he must be further up the alley. One night, I put Tiger on a leash and opened the gate and stood out in the alley and waited for him. But again, no show. One night, I walked Tiger all the way up the alley. I was so scared, I couldn't breathe. But I figured he couldn't catch me because I was going to duck and dodge and run like hell. Plus, Tiger had my back. Tiger had killed the junk man's horse, so I knew he could handle the punk-ass boogeyman. But again, no show. Before you knew it, I was sneaking across the alley at night, sitting with my little friend on his back porch with his sister. And it was his sister I really came to see. I had a crush on her. She was older than me, but she used to play with my ears and shit. Before you knew it, I was like, fuck the boogeyman. I had lost the fear. Throughout the rest of my life, I faced down many, many more boogeymen and lost the fear. But unfortunately, that was usually to my detriment.